Hey everyone, Repoze here. Welcome back to the Most Scared Rogue in Dark and Darker, episode 6. Last episode, I ran into a questionable looking skeleton, a couple overconfident fighters, and enjoyed a peaceful standoff with a barbarian and a wizard. As always, I'm putting the item stats on screen. Pause here if you want to look at the build. Please enjoy this latest chapter of the Most Scared Rogue in Dark and Darker. And we are back. This is game 7 of the series. It's gonna be episode 6. If you notice for the perks, I actually swapped Backstab out. I put Creep on, which is the one that makes you quieter when you're crouch walking. And it makes you a little faster when you're crouch walking too. And I did that because honestly I really wasn't using Backstab much. I can't actually think of a kill off the top of my head, like this series, that Backstab did anything. So it's a good perk, it's just I haven't been utilizing it, so let's go for Creep here instead. And we get the circular map, so as always my plan's gonna be to run over to the shrines, grab those, boost up, and look for battle. So I'm coming over here. And then I see a ranger and he's looking at me. I'm just backing up. And I noticed that they start fighting some of those skull bats. So I was thinking about running at them. He does the friendly crouch, but I'm not feeling very friendly. So yeah. There's nothing to say about that. That was just disturbing, to be honest. So I miss all those. And I let him know, give him the cutthroat emote. I'm not friendly. Because honestly, he may have still thought I was friendly the way I threw those throwing knives. They weren't even close. He might have thought I missed him on purpose, but I actually was trying. Anyway, I come out here. And I didn't mean to invis there. I don't know. I had a little moment there. I meant to crouch, but just didn't register. Not sure what happened. So I get the prop active, get on that guy, and they both get 2 hit. And I could just tell they were under geared. Part of that was when the ranger tagged me once and I barely lost any health, so before I went in there, so I knew they weren't too geared. So I just take those guys out. Gonna heal back up to full before I do anything. And then I'm gonna go head back over to that shrine I wanted initially. But it is a health shrine. And at this point I wasn't 100% confident of the layout of the map. So now I know that the bottom left shrine is always a health shrine, but at the time I didn't. But I do hear people in this room. So I'm kind of chilling here, just waiting to see if they push out. But since the door's already open, I just sneak in. Get a glimpse of a ranger there. The old classic stealth move. And I'm waiting. But it looks like they went a different way. So instead I just go over to the shrines, grab the Shrine of Power. And I gotta be a little careful because since that one shrine was down, that means this dude might have it. So I run up here. And they're backing up shooting arrows. Put the weapons away, I start just running at them. And I was gonna sip that blue pot if they tagged me and I got hurt a lot, but dodge the last one, take him out. And now I figured these shrines have probably been down for a while. So I can just wait here a second and wait for the speed shrine to come back. Which is my current plan. And right on cue, the Shrine of Speed's back. So I grabbed that. And I'm gonna head over here to the other shrines. I'm just a shrine fiend, as you all know. And I got the speed shrine and the protection shrine, so feeling quite powerful. And I see a couple guys on the bridge over there, and this wizard's looking at me. And he throws out the ball of light. I think this was the first time I've ever seen someone use that spell. So respect to that guy. Probably rocking the 10 spell setup there. But I slide over here. I don't hear them on this side. I was gonna flank, but I step on a hunting trap, which really scared me for a second, but no one's in here, thankfully. Hit the invis. And then here I do a pro gamer move. The fighter walks in alone, so I just close the door on him. And obviously, since I'm so geared, he would have died anyway, but that's even if I wasn't geared, that was my best chance there. And he gets this padded tunic. Look at how insane this is. Normally I don't put items on the screen this series that I get, but that tunic was nuts. And they start opening the door. He pots up, so I know they're pushing at this point. I pot up. And this guy is just lost. He has no idea what's going on. Take him out. Just the wizard here. And I gotta be a little careful here. The last thing you want to do into a wizard is just run into their magic missile. So it will shred you down no matter how good your gear is. So I just keep baiting those out. Finally they make a run for it here. Another throwing knife down the drain. All good. Start punching them out. Throwing knife into the right hook. They're gone. Even though they were so close there, I went for the throwing knife just because if you hit them with it, it slows them down a bunch. So I wouldn't be able to run away. So that's the 6th kill there. Grab a bit of loot. People are asking me to show the loot at the end of the game. But honestly, it's pretty hard. Because I end up selling items which is where most of the gold comes from. Like that tunic is probably like 1500 gold or more, but I forget if I even sold it, if I used it, and it's hard to get an accurate estimate of the total gold gained. And at this point I didn't even really care about gold, to be honest, because my stash was kind of full and my gear was already really insane. So yeah. Come over to the mummy room. And I got a tip here for next playtest. If there's any enemies you ever want to fight, it's always these mummies. They're really slow, they attack slow, they're kind of tanky, but they give you jewelry and gems. And they always give you the rubies and the diamonds and stuff, which are worth more actually than the other treasures you can get. So that's pretty nice. So I slide out here. And this guy doesn't know that his health potion's giving him away. And I was trying to get some throwing knives out, but forgot those weren't equipped on that tool belt area. Starts launching magic missiles at me. And I hear portals come up here, so I slide in here. Couple skeletons to take out real fast. And I hear them coming, so I hit the invis. And then this dude's just kind of looking at me. And I don't know, it just was a little unnerving, so I play it safe and I pop the portal here. And then he throws the oil lantern directly into my face and it does 0 damage. Not sure what that was about. Now this part is just kind of funny. He doesn't want to walk in because he knows I'm going to close it behind him. Stab. And the guy double zaps me, puts me at 1 health. Insanely close call to wrap this one up. And the funny part is, if I put on that padded tunic I looted for extra damage, I would have died there. So I just hover the gear here for them if you want to see it. They were very, very geared and they almost got me. But that is episode 6 of the most geared rogue in Dark and Darker. Thanks for watching.